Students, we are going to see the spotters for the extensor compartment. So, this is the entire limb, posterior aspect. So, here is the deltoid, already we discussed, and here is the spine of the scapula. Above the spine you have the supraspinatus, below the spine you have the infraspinatus, and then next comes the teres minor, and this bulky one is the teres major. Minor won't be kept as a spotter, but major will be kept as a spotter. Supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and this is teres major, which is a spotter one, and this is long head of triceps, and if you reflect this, this is the lateral head, and inside this is the medial head. So, keep it in mind. Again, supraspinatus, infraspinatus, this is teres minor, major, and long head of triceps, lateral head of triceps. I have reflected, it was here. Above the spiral groove, origin is lateral head, and below the spiral groove, origin is medial head, and this is the lower triangular space. The contents in the spiral groove are radial nerve and profunda brachii vessels, and then come down. This is the triceps insertion in the olecranon process, posterior aspect, and the most important muscle anconeus gets its nerve supply from radial nerve in the spiral groove, and comes here all the extensor tendons. Very easy to remember. First, catch hold of the lateral aspect. So, brachioradialis, okay, brachioradialis, extensor carpi radialis longus, extensor carpi radialis brevis. Keep all the stuff, and extensor digitorum and extensor digiti minimi, extensor carpi ulnaris. These are all superficial, and then reflect this, you can see the deep one, very important spotter, supinator. Supinator is pierced by deep branch of radial nerve or posterior interosseous nerve. Nicely you can see the supinator, and then deep muscles, another deep muscles, abductor pollicis longus, outroping muscles, and extensor pollicis brevis, extensor pollicis longus, and take this, and you can see extensor indicis. So, all these are in the extensor compartment, and if you want to check the extensor retinaculum, you read the attachment of extensor retinaculum and the compartments. Compartments easy to recollect. Extensor carpi, first compartment goes here, no. So, this two muscles, abductor pollicis longus and extensor pollicis brevis, forms the first compartment. Second, from here the two muscles are coming. Extensor carpi radialis longus and brevis comes in the second compartment. Third compartment, the extensor pollicis longus, it comes here. This is abductor pollicis longus, abductor pollicis brevis goes to the first compartment. Beneath that you can see the long tendons, extensor carpi radialis longus and brevis, second compartment. Third compartment is extensor pollicis longus, which is next to that, and the fourth compartment digitorum, and beneath that you have the indicis. If you want to see the indices, you have to reflect the digitorum. So, you can see the indices, and anterior interosseous artery and posterior interosseous nerve. 4 are in the fourth compartment. Fifth compartment you have the extensor digiti minimi, and sixth compartment you have the extensor carpi ulnaris. So, these are all the compartments of extensor retinaculum. If you reflect this, you can see the tendons here. Between this you have the interosseous, this is called dorsal interosseous. That is all about the extensor compartment. So, it is a very simple compartment. If you want to see the triangular spaces, you can see upper triangular space bounded laterally by the long head of triceps, inferiorly by the teres major and superiorly by teres minor, and circumflex scapular artery will be the content. And next comes the quadrangular space, superiorly, as I have already told, teres minor, and inferiorly teres major, and medially long head of triceps, and laterally this is your surgical neck of humerus. So, if you see that inside you have the axillary nerve and posterior circumflex humeral artery will be there, because this is surgical neck of humerus where I put my finger. It is not seen clearly and not dissected properly. So, you cannot see anything here. Okay. Anyway, this is the space where I put my finger. And then as lower triangular space is very important. This is superiorly by the teres major and medially by the long head of triceps and laterally by the shaft of humerus, and these two are the contents. One is your profunda brachii vessels and the radial nerve in spiral groove. Okay, this is about the lower triangular. So, upper triangular, lower triangular and quadrangular. So, you can see the orientation. So, already we have done with all other muscles and branches. The compartment nerve is your radial nerve. They may put a pin over here and they will ask the branches. Radial nerve in spiral groove gives a muscular branches to lateral head, medial head and unconeus, and two cutaneous nerves, lower lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm and posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm. Okay, lower lateral cutaneous nerve of arm and posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm. These two are the cutaneous branches. Totally 5 branches from the radial nerve in spiral groove. That is all. Radial nerve in axilla gives rise to long head, medial head and another one posterior cutaneous nerve of arm. So, these are the branches of radial nerve in axilla and radial nerve in spiral groove. That is all.